just for me personally, and I don't matter. But like a 4, you seem nice.
I haven't said anything.
The rate me problem of society. This is when people ask others to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. In today's world, where people have this drive to know what others think about them, they often want to know where they are ranked in terms of numbers. When in reality, the facts are this: a person's value or worth cannot be expressed numerically, and it is utterly demeaning and degrading to reduce someone to a mere number. What gives someone the right to rate who you are? People as a whole are way too complex and have many aspects to them. People should be seen as people and not as numbers. The rate me problem has gotten so out of hand, it has become a trend across social media platforms like Snapchat and Instagram. It is morally wrong to take an entire person's individuality and to sum it up into a number. This is completely ridiculous and ignorant of what makes that person who they are, like personality, mindset, intelligence, and other life abilities that will be needed later on. In fact, it is this primitive mindset of limiting people to numbers that is what's holding us back from becoming the most realistic and best versions of ourselves that we could possibly be. People always want closure for knowing how they are viewed socially, so they say to rank them, when they should actually just focus on themselves and improving on their own weaknesses, instead of glorifying a number given to them by someone who has a flawed perception. A rating would not even give an accurate representation of who a person is, because people, again, are complicated, and we need context and experience to get a full grasp of who exactly a person is. And let's just be real. The whole idea of rating people and assigning them numbers to reinforce your thought of them is a really underdeveloped way to say what you actually may think of them. The only things that ever should be ranked or rated are numbers. For example, LeBron James averaging 30 points in the finals, or a student having a 4.0 GPA. No matter what the number may be, rating people eventually hurts them in the long run by giving them the incorrect message that they are seen as something that could be measured, and this would ultimately restrict them from thinking that they are worth more. No one at any point should ever think that they are shown as a number to people. That's just not how social interactions work. Rating people would also negatively impact both sides, because on the side that's getting rated, they are going to have to live with a number that supposedly defines them in front of other people and think that is what they are seen as, when in reality, the number should not have any significant meaning. The side doing the rating would also be negatively impacted because they are reinforcing the message to themselves that people could be objectified and rated with numbers, when the truth is that people are actually bigger than the number they are assigned. So the rate me problem is legitimately hurting both sides involved and has to be stopped at all costs. It is also altering the way we look and perceive people, as well as hindering our social skills. Fortunately enough, with every problem, there is a solution. And the solution to the rate me problem is simple. Stop doing it. We should all just help each other by pointing out specific parts of people we would like to see them improve, instead of generalizing them to a number.